Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Thea George and I'm here with Simon Paris of Misys. We're at Cybos 2016 in Geneva and we're talking about the app economy. Simon, thank you for joining me.
You're welcome, thank you.
So what does the app economy mean in the context of financial services?
Yeah, I guess the best way to think about the app economy is maybe to take some parallels to give us insight of where this could go in financial services. So if you look at Salesforce as an example, they initiated a huge cloud CRM solution maybe 10, 12 years ago. Now since then, a whole ecosystem of applications has grown up around Salesforce, prosecuting the data in the Salesforce applications. If you think about today's parallel, you think about Uber. People think Uber is a taxi company. It is not. You can Uber a plane, you can Uber a helicopter, you can Uber food, you can Uber air conditioning. It's a platform that you can leverage. Well, the same is true in our space. If you take any core applications provider like a Misys, that data that resides in treasury and capital markets or corporate banking or retail banking can now be prosecuted or interrogated or leveraged by a whole ecosystem of people who can create applications. And that's what we're enabling.
And how does this change the types of services that banks can offer to consumers and to corporate customers?
Great question. So it is a huge enabler and a huge accelerator of innovation. So if you think about what we're doing as an industry and what we're doing inside of Misys, we're taking the architecture, the modern architecture that exists today, we're exposing it externally, and we're saying anybody, literally anybody can develop on top of that architecture, they can deploy from that architecture, and they can even consume from a marketplace or an app store. So let me give you some examples about who those people might be. They might be corporate developers, so the developers inside a bank. They might be individual developers who have an idea. They might be systems integrators or other software companies, and they can also be fintech and or universities. So let me give you an example. The University College of London has worked on an algorithm to work out how a portfolio might make money in an environment of negative interest rates. So that's something they've done as a doctoral thesis, developed into an algorithm and then made an application from it that others can consume. So innovation can be so much more widespread as a result.
And what else do you think needs to happen to make this vision a reality?
I think a number of things. First of all, people need to embrace the idea of consuming other people's applications as opposed to always reinventing the wheel. So to my mind, banks are islands of genius, not necessarily connected by any bridge, right? This is something that aggregates that collective wisdom, right? And we can consume each other's know-how where it's not differentiating how we compete. Where it's good for all of us, we can all consume it. I think the second thing is a lot of people will need to be brought forward into more modern technology. A lot of the applications that exist out there are old or aged or running on old architectures. Platform as a service requires a next generation architecture like the one we've brought to market.
Simon, thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching.